Pakistan and India hasn't been good friends since independence, having multiple conflicts with one another, starting right in 1947 for Kashmir, 1965 again, in 1971 mainly for East Pakistan, resulting in what nowadays known as Bangladesh. The two countries even had a conflict while both owned nuclear weapons in 1999. Even since, small conflict broke out in the Kashmir region every few years and so. And while India had an alliance with the USSR, Pakistan with China and with the US, but anyway, they were geographically far away, while China is at doorstep and helped Pakistan for the Kashmir conflict. Those mountains are tall. And so, what's the matter? You see, Pakistan is a lot smaller than India and has a smaller population. This isn't great news to anyone, but de facto put Pakistan in a tough spot. It's made worse when you look at two things. The first is how the country is shaped, all in length, making a potential Indian attack easier since Pakistan has very little strategic depth, or at least from an Indian perspective. You see, such shaping implies that attacks from the north or from the south are easier to defend, but in this case it doesn't make any sense since south is ocean and north is mountain. The second is this map. Don't you see the problem here? Population is packed near the border. Actually, this isn't surprising. Population usually develop near river, in that case, the Indus. This is also explained by this second map. Almost all of Pakistan's western border is covered by mountains, making development harder. But what that truly means is that this country, which already lacked depth, and that word is particularly hard to pronounce, believe me, is made worse by that population distribution. Today Pakistan has nukes, making an Indian attack very unlikely, but not impossible. But the problem does not stop here. This is a map of Afghanistan and Pakistan ethnicity. And the first thing you can see is that the Pakistan and Afghanistan border split into the Pashtun population. While they remain a secondary group in Pakistan and counting for 18% more or less of the population, which is quite a lot already. But they are the dominant group in Afghanistan and compose more than 40% of the country's population. Afghanistan has made claim to these regions and how this border is making no sense to them and was drawn during the colonial era. An alliance between India and Afghanistan is Pakistan's nightmare. Even so, these two countries do not share many things. Common interest is usually enough. Now you are a country with a larger and hostile country on your side, and another country claiming some land on the other. What can you do, and how can you gain this strategic depth? You can go on a conquest and acquire this land, but that could turn bad really quick. Or you could make it an ally of you, and that's what Pakistan did. The Taliban originated from Pakistan after all, installing a friendly government. But relation may not be that solid, and it's to Pakistan to secure its western border. While Taliban are friendly with Pakistan, Pakistan did help American and NATO invade Afghanistan. Even if playing an ambiguous game, they still helped by letting Americans in. Nonetheless, the relation between the two is nowadays good. But Taliban did not actually fully renounce to the claims of these regions. While an Afghani-Indian alliance is very unlikely, the future is unknown. Maybe a regime change from the inside in Afghanistan, or one member taking advantage of the other. Attacking and annexing Pakistan would seem foolish from an outside perspective, but remember that at first, India wanted to stay united after the Brits left. While this may have changed, annexing is not the only option and India could impose its will on Pakistan. Which will probably not happen anyway. Thanks for watching and listening up to here.